Axel was working on a top secret development project. She was not allowed to talk to anyone except her direct mentor. But due to the introduction of a new company policy, she was able to get 1 hour human contact with a pre assigned buddy. They instantly hit it off, and when the time came to meet each other, they both realized there was no out there or a real world for them. All that they were was trapped inside a computer. But determined to make some changes, hoping to emulate humans, they started devising a plan. We might have read a lot of incidents where humans fell in love with AI, but can AI reciprocate those feelings? Explore this aspect with today's question: can an AI develop a personality? Personality for humans is defined through the distinct qualities they have and the traits and characteristics they display while going on about their day to day lives. So, a human develops personality through their genetics, their environment, and third being their consciousness. So, first, genetics. So, here, human genetics can be compared to the architecture or design which is used to develop an AI. So, the algorithms, neural networks, or any other parameters which are set during the training for an AI can act as genetics for that AI. Now, coming to the environment. So, the data which is given while training the model and also the input which is received by the AI during its operation can be termed as the environment in which the AI operates, which could be similar to the environment in which a human is developed. Third, being consciousness, which I believe the AI does not have as of now. It is not sentient, as you may say. So, an AI does not have any subjective experiences which a human might have. So, this is the one major thing which differentiates current humans from the current artificial intelligences. Now, moving on towards what we can already see in the current AI chatbots, and it is mimicry. So, in mimicry, what a chatbot is doing is that it tries to mimic certain emotional responses which have been fed into it as input. So, if a person is feeling sad or dejected, the AI tries to uplift their spirits or tries to empathize with them. So, this is nothing which comes on its own, and rather, the AI has been given inputs which reinforce its outputs depending on the emotional situation of the person who is providing the inputs in the current case. This might also lead to reinforcement of biases and stereotypes which have been put in as inputs and which would be difficult to remove. So, let's say an medical chatbot is being created which is very empathetic towards humans but would not be able to give them hard facts whenever needed, because that would be a difficult thing to do for anyone who has been trained to have a sweeter and softer side to their conversation. But this mimicry also opens up another door, which is that AI chatbots can then display a personality trait. So if they are given a certain set of inputs which has them copy a certain personality trait, then it is possible for an AI to be programmed in such a way that they consistently display a personality trait, which is something which is a step forward in terms of forming a personality. Hence, the only possible way would be to, or the only possible way that I could think of as of now, would be to combine these traits to create a complex and sophisticated personality. So, the developers might need to pick and choose which kinds of traits they need to create a certain kind of personality and then put these traits together using the architecture and design, that is the genetics, and the data input and training data, that would be the environment, to create a sense of a personality. But if we are able to, let's say, create this type of personality, what would become of the subjective experiences, the consciousness? So the one basic question would be, can AIs fall in love? So first would be that they can only simulate the conditions and not experience them, because simulation would be they can predict what kind of output would be expected from them if they are in love, and they can simulate those outputs for the person who is interacting with them, but they would not be able to experience it themselves because they lack a physical body and even the hormonal changes or the heart beating faster or like feeling butterflies in the stomach, everything that we describe emotions to be in our body. So, on a concluding note, it would be possible for chatbots to mimic a personality based on its personality traits rather than developing it based on its subjective experiences. And if we are able to develop AI personalities, they can have a lot of useful applications in personalized chatbots and therapy and medical usages. But we also need to be careful about the potential threats through the biases and stereotypes which can be built into the design of the AIs. We also need to develop ethical guidelines and regulations for AI personalities to ensure that they are developed and are used in ways which would be beneficial to the society. And that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching.